Hi, you're watching Floyd Steinberg's YouTube channel. Today, let's use these old sample CDs I found in my attic. I bought these in the mid-90s, and they contain sound effects for movies and videos, and these are ambient noises like horses, birds, planes flying by and such things you can use to create soundtracks for your videos. But yeah, let's use this for musical purposes now on the MPC One using the keygroup sample engine. So here we go. Okay, let's create a new project and then create a keygroup. And now we want to load a sample, and let's begin by creating a pad sound. So let's go to places, then my SD cards and the folder here. And for the pad sound, I'm going to use a ship whistle. This is the track number 34 on this CD, ship's whistle. So let's go to the 5th and load track number 34. Then go to the main page and go to sample edit. And now you've got the sample wave form here. And now first let's use the longer ship whistle. Now we can listen to this. Alright, I don't think we'll need that second part with 2 notes playing. So let's trim down the sample and go to process, discard, so it will trim the beginning and the end of my sample, do it. And now we want to normalize, so once again process, normalize, do it, and yeah, let's make some fine adjustment here, process, discard. Okay, now let's listen again. Okay, that's still the beginning of the 2 notes, so once again discard this, and now let's listen again. Okay, now we want to loop this, because this is much too short to create a pad sound, so let's activate loop. And we also want to disable the loop locking here, so now we can adjust where the loop begins and where it ends. So let's try this and listen to this. This is a very obvious loop, but I think I don't have too much tolerance here, so let's use the crossfading option and enter a high number of samples, for example 4000. Let's listen again. Yeah, I think this will be okay. So now we have finished editing our sample. Let's go to implement this into a keygroup program. So press program edit, and now go to the samples page and select the sample. And yeah, we want to use the pad slice here, and now you can play on the keyboard already. Okay, let's apply a filter first. So here we got the filter section. Let's use a low, maybe a band pass filter. So for example this. And now adjust the cutoff frequency. You can use the dials here. So let's listen. Some filter resonance maybe. Okay, now we can use filter envelope, just drag around the handles here, which is quite nice, and also increase the amount of strength the envelope has on your sound. Maybe adjust the cutoff frequency a bit. And let's try some other filters. Okay, let's adjust the filter envelope decay. Now let's adjust the amplitude envelope. We want longer attack, longer release, like this maybe, and yeah, let's listen to this. Okay, yeah, longer filter release. Sounds good. Now, perhaps some LFO modulation on the filter. A little bit slower. Okay, now effects. Let's add a chorus effect first. Perhaps some delay. So let's adjust this. Okay, that's the pad. I think this sounds quite nice. Right, next, the drums. Okay, the drums. I've created a new track and I'm using a pad collection now, and now let's create the bass drum. I'm going to use the recording of a firework event on the third CD. It's track number 38. Let's load this onto the memory and let's go and edit the sample and adjust the starting point here. Listen to this. Okay, so we're trimming. Let's trim away lots. So now discard and make some fine adjustments. Once again, and now let's normalize this and apply a fade out. Let's listen. Okay. Next is a snare drum, and for that I'll use a trash can sample. It's on the 8th CD, track number 39. There it is. So load this in the RAM and edit the sample, and we're going to use one of the later noises like this: process, discard, process, normalize, listen. Okay, we're not going to use this, and we'll also apply fade out. Okay, and discard the rest. Alright, and now hi-hat. For this we're going to use a textile machine sound. Sounds like this. Okay, let's load this, sample edit, and we'll cut away a lot of this. Discard, fine adjustments, discard, normalize. Okay, let's listen. Okay, this sounds horrible. We're going to apply fade out. Alright, and yeah, so now let's go to the main page and create a new drum program. Edit this and go to the sample page and now assign the bass drum to this pad. this fireworks here, and the snare drum to this pad, which is the trash can lid, and third pad is going to be the hi-hat. So on this one we need to apply a small filter. So let's go to the filter environment and envelope page and choose a band pass filter and adjust the filter cutoff frequency a little bit. This should be okay, and also apply an amp envelope. Alright, and perhaps a little bit of delay. So a little bit less of mix. Okay. And for the bass drum, perhaps a little bit of amp envelope too. Alright, so now you can go to the step sequencer and enter a drum pattern, and it sounds like this. Right, okay, next part. Okay, so the last sound I'm going to create for this video is an electric piano made from a submarine sonar recording. So that is on the 8th CD, track number 16. So once again, browse, go to number 8, track number 16, load this into memory, go to sample edit. Let's listen to this. Alright, so now let's cut away generously, process discard, and yeah, we'll use the second note here, or the second ping, and also normalize, do it, let's listen. Okay. So far so good. Now let's edit the program, add a sample here, and now I want to transpose this down by 3 octaves. This is too high, so whoops, pardon, like this. Okay, we're almost there, but let's add for laughs and giggles a second key group. So we'll increase the number of key groups or layers in this program, and now we'll go to the second one and add the same sample again, like this, and decrease its volume slightly. So now I've transposed the second layer by 3 octaves up. So now we have this chiming sound, and this next thing I'm going to do is to introduce some velocity sensitivity to this. Okay, let's introduce some LFO modulation on this, on the filter, on the amp, and on panning. Pardon, wrong key group, on the bass node. So filter, amp, and panning. Add a little bit of pitch. Alright, let's add some effects, a little bit of delay. And maybe a little bit of chorus phaser, let's see. Let's use the chorus. Too much. Okay, and a little bit of amp envelope, and then we're done. So, more release. Okay, yeah, key groups, nice feature. And now let's create a track with these sounds. Yeah, and that is it for today. I hope you found this interesting and useful, and if you did, please consider subscribing to my channel. And as always, thanks for watching, and see you again very, very soon. Bye bye.